Nothing.
How you think she handled the beef with Tay Savage?
She letting Tay get in her head before he clown.
Yeah, Tay Savage, nigga.
Yeah,
That's my boy.
I'm a Muslim.
Like.
Oh my God! And with this Muslim shit, man.
Everybody just turned Muslim yesterday.
All these niggas go to jail, man, and turn them Muslim, man. You niggas going to jail, man. You niggas be scared, man. On Vontae Gray, man. You niggas going to jail trying to become Muslim, thinking they gonna save y'all, man. Why was you niggas not Muslim before y'all went to jail? Why all you niggas went to jail?
He was like 18.
I never seen a nigga with a beanie.
I'm trying to hear that shit, man.
I never seen a nigga on the with a rug. I'm seeing niggas eating heroin.
Working for the internet right now, or something? That shit must be working. That shit must be some shit that's working for the internet right now.
It's hardcore, bro. John Wick is stone cold, bro.
I just want to know what Tay Savage had to have done to earn that reputation, bro.
Niggas hardcore, bro.
You can't just be talking about it. You can't just have it on
bro, you know the difference between the nigga that's
in Chicago to get that reputation?
Nigga, listen.
You gotta really do some shit.
Listen. What? Alright, so.
Like a lot of shit.
And I'm not over here trying to incriminate Tay. I know at all, but let's just deal with what we know.
Right.
Right? If I don't want to believe your story or you don't want to believe my story, that's cool. Let's deal with what we know. What do we know? What do we know about John Wick?
Shot at J Mane. We don't actually know if
J Mane shot at him first, right?
Yeah.
And he got back, right?
Right.
All right. And he got hit and the crossfire. Remember, he got skinned in the nose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So this is what we know. We know that he got into an altercation with J Mane peoples at a club. We know the end result was a shootout.
Put your cash up in. We gonna have. That's why I ain't in Chicago, man. Y'all too much going on, man. Y'all. I'm chilling. I'm out in New York chilling. I'm in the lamb thing. Try to push peace. Y'all ain't want to listen. So I'm gonna let y'all take care of y'all business. I'm gonna live life. I'm gonna live life while y'all in the rack. This would push a piece get you, dumbasses. I tried to tell y'all don't want to listen to motherfuckers. Y'all want to seem cool and the biggest killers. Then the part that killed me though, right? You motherfuckers actually be killing motherfuckers and talking about it on the internet. The dumbest motherfuckers in America.
Getting that Melly, getting that fast, getting that gang, you know that? Where you at? I'm from now. Who the fuck said that? Oh yeah? That pussy ass nigga said that? On fast, man. I don't take no nigga serious like that, man, on fast, man. Me more ass a goofy on bro grade, nigga. On bro. Tay Savage a rat. Boogie G gay. On fast, man. Mimo ass, he that the police too. Tay Savage the police too on fast, man. All them niggas goofies, man. On bro. Who the fuck is THF Lil O? Who the fuck is you? On fast, you going out here in these trenches. On top of that, if you OT, you cannot wolf at me. If you not in them trenches, you can't wolf at me at all, brother. At all. What up, brother? You can't wolf at me. If you not in the rack, you can't wolf at me. I'm out here in them trenches.
I didn't even know who Melly was, you feel me? But he started Welch baby mama and shit, you feel me? So, you know, bro, them telling like, man, you know, Melly. Cause at first we wasn't even into it, Young Money. We kind of like inherit that beef through the six. Them the guys, so you know they ain't alright, so we on their ass. But so she started with him, you know, once it kind of like really started heating up between us and shit. Then so I'm hearing his name. Boom, now I come home. I had to be 2 attempts, come home. And man, so many motherfuckers that they call it to my yeah, Melly saying this, Melly saying that, Melly saying then catching Melly, wow, I don't love. So
the name Trigger Happy Tay became a legend on the streets of Chicago and online. This name is linked to a man named Dwayne Timberlake, better known as Tay Savage. Born July 11, 1991, raised around Welch World. Reputation built on stories of street violence, a life embedded in gang culture. The nickname implies someone quick to use a firearm, a label that followed him through years of legal battles and public speculation. That persona defined him long before he recorded music or gave interviews. The story isn't just a nickname. It's a complex tale of serious criminal accusations. He was accused of taking part in 2 fatal shootings in 2011, charged in the murders of Princess Ces Streeter and Christopher Neef Daniels, a high-profile case that drew community attention and the drill scene. Who is Tay Savage?
To talk about these events during one of his interrogations with Chicago police, saying to the cops outright that Ces being the driver on the Welch hit was indeed one of the theories.
Context. Chicago rapper. Originally affiliated with 300 and OTF circles, known for raw drill-era ties, later more outspoken online. Survived multiple shootings.
Yeah, I've been shot a few times.
You end up getting shot?
Yeah, I've been shot a few times.
How many times?
Like 4 different times. No, yeah, 4 different times. No, 3 times, 4 different occasions. No, 4 times, 3 different occasions.
Was it life-threatening?
Yeah, I got shot in my stomach.
And so take us through that. Was it just a normal day in the hood, or?
Yeah, just a normal day. Yeah. Somebody came through shooting, I got shot.
And you go to the hospital?
Yeah, I went to the hospital, yeah.
Man. So 4 times on 3 different occasions.
Yeah, I got shot twice the last time. I got shot in my stomach and my arm. I got shot in my knee and my foot.
Yeah. And this is all, I mean, you're all outside just chilling.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you just weren't paying attention?
Shit, we was outside chilling. Some little words broke out. You know what I'm saying? We having words with people. And, you know, one thing led to another. Shots rang out. I wound up getting shot. Then a few days later, my homie Welch got killed.
Shaping reputation and narratives. Most discussed beef. Tay Savage versus 051 Young Money. Roots, 300, OTF, and 051 tensions in Chicago. Key names, 051 Melly, rest in peace, 051 Kiddo, 051 Rose. Important, never charged or convicted in any 051 deaths. Many claims are street rumors and internet speculation. Why it stayed hot, social media trolling, interviews about past street life, fans tying him to 051 incidents because he survived. Princess Streeter, known to her friends and family as Ces, was a 24-year-old woman deeply connected to her neighborhood. Born on March 15, 1986.
Yes, man. That's all I'm going to say. I give a shout out to everybody from 30 motherfucker film, low-end motherfucker production, straight like that, my niggas in the Iggy's. Yeah, these my niggas, motherfucker. Don't think I flip-flop because I'm staying 35th in the Iggy's. Yeah, these my niggas, 35th/Icky niggas, motherfucker. Y'all can't get it. We get it, motherfucker. Half the time we going to the parties, y'all niggas won't beef for what? Because we getting it, motherfucker. Stop hating and get your weight up, motherfucker. Come down here and eat with us then, motherfucker. If that motherfucker serious, every time we go to a party, it's a problem with a nigga. Because we paying all the bitches way in that motherfucker. But sure, I'm the only female first lady in all this shit, nigga. And ain't nobody gonna take the top of my motherfucking shot. Straight like that. If it ain't straight like that, it's straight wrong. Bring y'all hoes? No. We got goons on deck for sure. Play with me, get hit in your nose. I keep that bread for sure. The mouth, let's go. We go. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man. We getting this shit. Shout out to all my niggas, straight ball niggas. All y'all, man, I love y'all, and I'm going hard for all.
She was identified in reports as being associated with a local gang faction called the AB-037, a subset of the Black Disciples, on 37th Street and Indiana Avenue. Her life, however, was more than a gang affiliation. She was a mother. Her child's other parent is the Chicago rapper known as Blasian Doll. Ces was a familiar face in her community, and her sudden death left a significant void for those who knew her.
Stop, I'm out on feet.
So you was hanging around Neef?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, break that down for the people who don't really know what's going on with Ces and Neef.
Ces and Neef, they're my old homies. Like, I'm inherited because my brother, he been gang banging. So I got family from Young Money. I got family that hang with Welch.
Yeah.
I got family from over east. Like with Tay, that's my cousin, best friend. So he know my whole family. Like, dude called me kicking and all this other shit. But it's like, me, I was still around Tay and them when the war was going on. I got in it last because I was on I'm shorty. I know everybody. I know everything that's going on. I don't get no ain't nobody gonna touch me. I got 20 brothers. I got brothers from over here and over there. I can go where I wanna go.
Yeah.
The moment they got into it with my brother, it's all ball game. It's over with. I know everything. I was just with y'all when this shit was going on. I'm watching everything, so it's like.
Ain't blowing or something? They ain't blowing?
I'm just give a little break. I'm doing an interview here, buddy.
Okay.
It's like I gotta face it. Yeah, it's like.
Who your brother? Who you talking about?
Lil Molly.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, it's one of my brothers. He from my hood. So it's like, all right. So my brother and them getting into it with them. So they was all one hood. It was 39th and 43rd. Not 39th and Lake Park. See, this how Nez and them on 39th and Lake Park. It's Oakwood, OBN, and Welchrook. They, you know what I'm saying, used to be together. So, you know what I'm saying, my brother and them got into it with them, my cousin and them from right there. So it's like, it all just come together. My family and them from Young Money into it with them. So it's like.
Everybody clicked up?
Everybody not clicked up. My family is, you see what I'm saying, in this. So it's like, damn, once we into it with them, my other family already into it with the same people we into it with. So it's like, I'm hanging around my family. This shit inherited from dude them to dude them shit. I'm rocking behind my cousin, whatever way it go.
So you and Tay used to be friends at one point, but now?
Hell no, I ain't never like,
Man,
I was a shorty. I was a shorty, folks. Like, Tay did 10 years.
Tay shit was the interview. Enough of this Tay shit.
You really hate him like that, huh?
Cause he ain't did like the shit that they be overhyping him for. Like, you see what I'm saying? Nigga be overhyping him. He ain't did shit spectacular to nobody, folks.
YouTube the other day for some reason served me the video of like Tay Savage on live reacting to what happened to 757 Lil Ro, where he's like,
why they don't show when shit happened to other
them
people?
Like,
why y'all ain't showing this shit?
I posted it or anything. I just seen the clip.
Why they ain't showing this shit when these niggas out here breakdancing and shit?
And
getting fucked up, getting shot up and shit. Why they ain't showing this? Why they always showing us when shit happen to my people and shit on our side?
But it's cool though.
It's cool though, but when this other shit come out, they don't want to show
what a motherfucker don't see.
They probably paying somebody telling, I know what's going on.
I ain't win.
Christopher Daniels, who went by the name Neef, was another young life lost in this story. He was born on March 19th, 1989, and was 22 years old at the time of his death. Like Ces, he was also reported to be a member of the Avi 037 from the same area of Chicago. His connection to the neighborhood and his social circle meant his death was a profound shock to many people. Neef and Ces were part of a generation navigating difficult realities in specific parts of Chicago.
Is that really like some shit?
Stand up all my opposition.
Those eyewitnesses saying you had stood over and the paperwork basically said.
Stand up all my opposition.
Those eyewitnesses saying you had stood over and the paperwork basically said that the witness claimed you had said like I told you or some shit like that. Like, is that really like some shit that played out in court? Like they said that?
So, hell yeah, they was saying that shit. Hell yeah. So look, what they was trying to say, damn, she was at a party or something, and then she was at Mr. G's, and then motherfucker supposed to followed her from Mr. G's. She pulled up to the parking lot, she supposed to say she had to pee or whatever, watch it down. Whoever got down on her, they got down on her, whatever they supposed to did. Boom, but how I beat it was, cause all of them was getting down. Her sisters, all they was saying they did it, but whoever did it had a mask on, you feel me? Whoever smoked out had a mask on. They asked like, man, do you see the guy who did it? He looked around, no, I don't see him. I see the guy all the time. So that was one of the main reasons I beat that motherfucker.
State witness statement in Tay Savage trial for Princess demise. Now for security reasons, we blanked out everybody's name but Tay Savage, Princess, and of course Anthony Welch. Blank told Blank that he and an individual named Tay, aka Dwayne Timberlake, were out riding around one night when they seen Princess in the vehicle and began to follow her. Blank said he and Tay followed Princess from a club located on 87th Street to a club on East 75th Street, whilst Princess had parked her vehicle. Blank and Tay Savage exit their vehicle. Blank described as a blue truck. Blank goes on to say that he fired 2 shots and that Tay Savage approached Princess, stood over her and said, "I told you, B," as he fired multiple shots into her body. Blank told Blank that there were 2 other individuals in the blue truck at the time. At the time the shooting death of Princess had occurred. Once Blank and Tay Savage returned to the truck, Tay Savage turned up the music and began to wave the firearm around in the air. Blank related he learned about the shooting death of Princess on Facebook the day after the incident occurred. Now pay attention, family. He go on to say he also related that Princess was the driver of a 4-door white mid-sized vehicle at the time of Anthony Welch had came to his demise. Blank admitted he observed Princess chasing Anthony in the vehicle prior to his demise. During the conversation, Blank told Blank that he could not tell anybody about the conversation. Blank did not tell Blank what type of weapon he and Tay utilized during the shooting demise of Princess. However, he stated that Tay usually carries a 30-shot 9mm, and Blank is presently carrying a 22.
Where gang rivalries often led to tragic and violent outcomes. Their shared affiliation became central to the investigation that followed their deaths. Law enforcement and community members believed the killings were not random acts of violence, but part of an ongoing conflict. According to some reports, they were allegedly targeted in retaliation for the prior murder of Anthony Welch, a friend of Tay Savage. Their deaths represented a deeply personal loss for their families and a stark reminder for their community. The first incident occurred in the early morning hours, February 5th, 2011. Princess Ces Streeter and a group of friends had just left a club on 87th Street and Ashland Avenue. They were parked in a lot at 2642 East 75th Street, reportedly heading to another club. At approximately 2:05 a.m., a gunman opened fire on their vehicle. The sudden burst of violence left Ces fatally wounded. The shooter fled the scene. Chaos and tragedy followed. The attack was swift and deadly. An immediate police investigation began. Months later, April 10, 2011 in the afternoon, Christopher Neef Daniels was stopped at a traffic light near 7400 South Vincennes Avenue around 4:30 p.m. A gunman exited a car in front of his, approached his vehicle, and began shooting. Neef threw his car into reverse in a desperate bid to escape. The assailant pursued on foot, continued firing, and Neef's car crashed into a nearby parking lot. He was rushed to Northwestern Memorial Hospital and later pronounced dead. In both shootings, the perpetrator's identity was contested. Initial reports varied, complicating investigators' work. For Ces's murder, some witnesses described the shooter. For Neef's, the daylight attack produced more eyewitnesses, but accounts were later scrutinized. One crime in a dimly lit parking lot, the other on a busy afternoon street, posed different investigative challenges. Authorities believed the murders were connected. Tay Savage was identified as the primary suspect. The suggested motive was retaliation, as members of the AV 037 were believed responsible for the death of his close friend, Anthony Welch. The shootings of Ces and Neef were seen as a direct response and became central to the prosecution's case, tying both tragedies into a narrative of gang warfare. This piece will move through the police investigation, the evidence shown at trial, and the legal outcomes using public records and verified sources to offer a neutral account, separating documented facts from rumors. The investigation led to the arrest of Tay Savage, charged with both homicides. Early on, some witnesses from both scenes identified him as the shooter.
He called you a rat, gang. Did he not?
Telling you is what you saying that what did you ask him about? That's like me asking DJ you. Damn. But listen, hear me out. Right. That's like me asking DJ you. Damn, what's up with that rape case with 16? Like what the fuck?
DJ, you
come on, bro.
So if you ask him that'd be
whoever said it though. Whoever said.
Like I think you is. I literally said in the interview, the only person I heard say that shit is you. So that's why I asked him that. I never heard that shit. I heard him say that.
Yeah,
so
no, bro. Listen, I like you, bro. On Dub, I like you, bro. We ain't never had no problem. I don't even do this, gang. On Dub, I don't even do this. That shit low key blew me. Don't ask no goof ass nigga about me, bro, because I ain't gonna ask a nigga about you. When we had a problem or whatever you thought, you called me, gang. On Dub, bro. I don't play like that.
If I called you, why you doing the live shit though?
Cause you Because you went to that with live. You put that on there. Now you got motherfuckers comment under that. Listen, hit me out. Hit me out.
Some live shit.
Hit me out. Hit me out. What I'm saying is you went on YouTube making your clickbait thing. Now you got motherfuckers coming and playing on my name, gang. On listen.
Pete,
look what you said. You ain't say you ain't
on internet calling his girl a linebacker vote, and he was calling you a rat gang. I would have asked you about the linebacker shit too, but like I ain't want to bring his girl into that shit. But
hey, look,
bro,
I don't even talk about dude goof ass, bro. I ain't getting a motherfucker no type of shout out, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like he do that, bro. I don't say shit to him. It's what we got. Look, what we got going on, bro. I don't be putting on the internet because it's you know, like we pushing peace out. We pushing peace, bro. But I don't look at you like that. You see what I'm saying? So now when you saying that, now I'm looking at you like that on Dub, on Anthony Ray Wells, nigga. Any motherfucker. Put a motherfucker on here. Whoever you say, any motherfucker saying I told on anything, nigga, put a motherfucker on here.
You said
tag a motherfucker into anything. I'm not saying you.
I heard that.
Listen. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying anybody, any motherfucker, nigga, on Welch and Littleton, nigga, any motherfucker I told on anybody, tag them in it, put them in it, get they page anything, nigga. Chicago Reds, whoever, nigga, on Dub, nigga. I just back to back, nigga. I don't go to jail for little shit. I go to jail for bodies and temps and pistols, nigga.
Telling me.
Those statements formed the initial basis for charges, but key eyewitnesses began changing statements. Reports emerged the shooter wore a mask, making positive ID questionable. These contradictions created significant reasonable doubt. The defense emphasized inconsistencies, calling the evidence shaky and unreliable. Separate charges for a car robbery and carjacking remained stronger. Sources say authorities involved his child's mother and several friends. In mid to late 2014, the trials concluded with a split verdict. He was found not guilty of the murders of Princess Streeter and Christopher Daniels. He was found guilty of the car robbery and sentenced to 21 years, with parole eligibility. He was sent to the Vienna Correctional Center to serve the sentence. Tay Savage versus OTF, former allies, an internal political rift. He publicly claimed he was blackballed and abandoned. He said some OTF members distanced themselves when he wasn't useful musically or streetwise. Notable tension, Lil Durk and OTF, indirect, more fallout than a diss war. He said loyalty wasn't reciprocated after surviving shootings and jail time. This rift is about respect, loyalty, and survival, not violence. Tay Savage versus FYB J Mane, mostly online, not street warfare. Arguments over who's authentic and accusations of clout chasing. Tay positions himself as a survivor, not an entertainer using drill for views. Mostly played out through lives, interviews, and subtle diss comments. After nearly 8.5 years, Dwayne Tay Savage Timberlake was released on parole. His release date was March 17, 2022. While incarcerated, the Trigger Happy Tay legend grew through documentaries and social media. Upon release, he channeled notoriety into music, appearing in interviews, notably with Lil Reese.
Who got arrested?
When I got arrested for that, my parole officer said he needed to see me. So I went to go holler at him, and they locked me up.
And that was for the robbery?
For the robbery, but for the... Yeah, it was for the robbery, but for questioning for that too, though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they use the robbery basically to lock me up. Then they charge me with once you locked up, now they can question you. Because I already had investigative alerts out for it. So the police put me up like, man, you got investigative alert. You should go talk to them or whatever. I'm cool. But if they catch me and lock me up for a theft, they can question me because now I'm in their custody.
Right.
So they locked me up for that and then charged me with that, then came and put that on me.
What was going through your head?
Man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what's going on? But the reason why they charged me because they had several people pointing me out on both cases. Several people pointing me out saying that I did it. That was with the victims. They was pointing me out saying like, yeah, he did it. You know what I'm saying? And I beat it because whoever did it had on the mask. You know what I'm saying? I ain't beat it because somebody came to court and said, no, he ain't do it. Well, a few people did. A few people did come and on one of their cases, a few people did come and change their initial statement that they made in the police report.
So with being a bully, tell us or paint the picture like you just having a bad day and somebody in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Man, listen, to be honest with you, it ain't even about having a bad day. I could be having a good day. It's just what, if I'm on that, I'm on that. I see something I like, I'm taking it. I'm dub. I don't like you, I'm on your ass, you know that. And that's where it comes from. I be having a good day and
I ain't doing no sneaky war.
get on the mother ass and eat some cereal after that. Being honest.
So tell us about your street life as far as who introduced you to the street life, you know, when.
On January 1st, 2023, he dropped his first official video, Foss, quickly surpassing 160,000 views. Through 2023 and 2024, he released consistently, touching on street life, survival, loss, and the justice system. One recent song, Horror Story, was released in October 2024. Now 34 as of 2025, he frames his past through music to build a new future. He publicly buried the hatchet with J Mane in a joint interview, a gesture many saw as maturity and a step away from violence. Online, narratives move faster than facts. Blog posts, podcasts, comment threads build a mythology around Tay's name. He has said many alleged body counts tied to him are made up. He argues the internet inflates Chicago beefs for clicks. We separate rumor from record. What was adjudicated is public. Claims, speculation, projection. The turning point came when he left Chicago. Before the move, there were shootings, funerals, names etched into memory. Distance brought a pause. In that pause, he became more reflective and more vocal about what he survived. Post-move, he speaks on trauma, survival, the cycle that shapes young men in Chicago. He tries to reframe his identity from street legend to survivor storyteller, using songs as testimony rather than scorekeeping. The reception is mixed. Some listeners respect the growth and context. Critics online claim the shift softens his status. He says growth is not erasing the past, but refusing to repeat it. Between industry and image, he walks a line. Writing, recording, explaining. And the questions now turn to the people around him and the city they share.